Hey everybody, welcome to Top 5 Lists in China, where I'm going to walk you through the top 5 international news that happened between China and the world during 2016. Number 5 news story is the G20 summit. It was the first time that China hosted this major economic event. The G20 allows China to be more active in the global economy and world trade. As Fortune reported, during the summit, China and the US ratified the Paris Climate Accord. This shows China's willingness to work with world leaders and be a major global power. Overall, this was a great way for China to show its leadership to the world. The number 4 news story is important to those Chinese studying in America and those who plan to travel in the US. So it's money related. The RMB was devalued against the US dollars over the year, which means the exchange rate between the RMB and dollar has gone up. Now Chinese students and travelers have to spend more RMB against stronger US dollars. So sad! It seems those Chinese students are going to have to live frugally, or tighten their belts, or start grinding on it in the money-sucking US empire. From the holistic standpoint, the rising exchange rate also affects China's exports. Chinese exports are now cheaper in the US, which means Chinese companies need to sell more products to make the same money. Also, it will affect China's dollar reserve. As CNN Money reported, the US Federal Reserve has raised the interest rate and will continue raising in the future. This means more and more US dollars will stream back to the States, and the exchange rate between the RMB and the dollar will keep going up. Jesus Christ! Hope this will not last for long. Alright guys, let's see what we have for the third story. President-elect Donald Trump recently appointed Iowa State Governor Terry Branstad as the new ambassador to China. According to Forbes, Branstad is considered a longtime friend of Chinese people and knows the Chinese President Xi Jinping personally. Branstad is regarded a positive player in US-China relations. Also, the New York Times reports that Donald Trump would favor a 45% tariff on the US imports from China. This is ridiculous. Hopefully, China and America can work this out nicely. I hope at least they can remain frenemies. Speaking of frenemies, the Philippines also provoked China at the beginning of the year. Our number 2 news story is the South China Sea dispute between China and the Philippines. The former Filipino President Aquino had been hostile with China over the South China Sea under the US sneaky sport. However, the new President Duterte has been friendly with China about the South China Sea issue. He even visited China to work this out peacefully. The number 1 news story is stimulating. China won 26 gold medals, 18 silver medals, and 26 bronze medals in the Summer Olympics for a total of 70 medals, which gave China 3rd place on the medal ranking board in the 2016 Rio Olympics. During the Olympics, there was a Chinese female swimmer, Fu Yuanhui, who won the bronze in the 100-meter backstroke final. Her reaction to winning went viral on social media, and her excitement and optimistic personality impressed a lot of people. Now she's famous in China and maybe in the world. So there you have it. Those are top 5 news stories that happened between China and the world in 2016. If you liked the video, follow us and we will make more interesting top 5 lists for you in the future.